Now that the Taliban have taken Afghanistan, I think it's the perfect time to talk about what really matters. Eric Wise, how I drove him away from this platform, and what it means for Holybluu. Eric Wise was known as the man who risked life and limb to uncover the truth. But this all changed once I personally asked him to look into the #1 greatest mystery of our generation, Holybluu. He acted confused, defiant, and utterly rebellious at any mention of Holybluu, like a teenager who's trying to make their parents upset, and it was odd and deeply concerning that this happened. But the people who care about Holybluu and what it means to us poked and prodded at him constantly, and finally got him to snap into just attempting to figure out the truth behind the biggest rabbit hole anyone has ever seen. This is when Eric Wise started, for lack of a better word, changing. He started covering less and less meaningful topics, and started focusing more on government-promoted political agendas that do nothing except help those above us. Many people started noticing the changes in Eric, and it was reflected in his videos. Instead of covering deep, meaningful truths, he started making videos such as "Help expose this gay illegal conversion camp." Vain political topics instead of what really matters. This all culminated in what would be the breaking point of Eric Wise, where we could all tell that he had lost his mind. Trump created the coronavirus, posted on September 4th, 2020. After this video, me and others dared to confront him in this unstable mindset of his, and asked him what exactly he was doing. Why wasn't he looking into Holybluu? And this is how we figured out that Eric was no longer the man he was before he looked into Holybluu. He had been replaced. And so, I created one of my videos, debunking everything he had said about Obey the Walrus. Because while I appreciate him using his power to spread word about important topics, he was never really the smartest man to cover them in the first place. I asked him to cover Holybluu in order to get it out there, rather of it being solved, where greater people like myself could work together to figure out this dangerous mystery. But Eric couldn't even do that. After I made my video, it was met with praise for not only my intelligence, but my willingness to speak out against an obviously sick man. But then it started. Scaretheater had seen what I had done and ended up deleting his Obey the Walrus video, to which I re-uploaded it, and this was met with fire. Tons upon tons of people that no one knew started swarming me. I got to the point where I didn't feel safe in my own home, and allegedly Eric Wise had something to do with this. I decided to take down my video, but I would not stop reminding Eric of what really matters, what he used to do, and how he can change back for the better. And not soon after that, he took off. Hasn't been heard from since, and no one really knows what happened to him. But I do. Eric Wise was in a constant state of alarm that any day, me and the top researchers in the Holybluu, Iron Golem and Appleseed on Twitter, would figure out that he was looking into Holybluu that changed him. Most people don't come back from a rabbit hole that deep. I don't regret it, and I shouldn't. There are things more important than one man's life, and Holybluu is one of them. But if Eric Wise does return to try and distract everyone from the truth, I'll be ready. There's a reason I mentioned the Taliban at the start. With Eric having become the political junkie that he is, washed up and used, there's no way he'd be able to resist the temptation of a topic like that before even thinking to look for anything else. I'll be safe for the time being, but I cannot stress this enough. Holybluu is more important than your life. My life even. We need to delve into this rabbit hole and advertise it to the world. We need to. We have to. I'll be continuing my series, debunking Eric's old videos eventually, to not only try and garner more attention towards them as important issues, but also to address all the misinformation surrounding the topics in general. But until then, I'll be trying to figure out bigger and better ways to solve Holybluu. Goodbye.